Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we are breaking down all the details for the new LRs dropping for the Worldwide Celebration Part 2. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a reaction video to the announcement. I got crazy busy this morning, but ended up wanting to do this full breakdown video here for you. I'll be doing its individual full breakdown with team builds basically once the data download comes out. So let's go ahead and dive in. These are the card arts for the new LR, and yes, we got the type advantages absolutely correct. It is going to be a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly INT, and then we have an STR Gohan teen, but as you can see, it kind of transforms into Super Saiyan Gohan here, and then he ends up doing a family Kamehameha standby, and he's an STR unit here as well. So all in all, these look incredible. The animations look incredible. I already posted those animations on my page already, so go ahead and check those out. And let's go ahead and dive into the breakdown here. Oops, there we go. So again, Extreme INT, this is a domain unit. However, it's not gonna be an issue, so don't worry about the domain there. So again, this is gonna be a Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. This is the first time ever that in a given calendar year we're getting two Extreme Class Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs, both of them being Broly. So funny enough. Alright, so what do we have here? We have the Uncontrollable Power Leader skill. That's what we've been looking for. You know, a lot of people are also thinking Bio Broly, but this makes the most sense, right? This is all Second Coming. We have the part 1 is, you know, the first movie of the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Now it's Second Coming, and then probably we're going to get something in that's going to be for Bio Broly, right? Very highly that's what's going to happen. So this is Uncontrollable Power Revenge, Planetary Destruction, 170%. It's a triple. This is what I was looking for the LRGGT, right? So triple, Uncontrollable Power Revenge, Planetary Destruction, and then Movie Bosses, Transformation Boost, and Pure Saiyans. So this is going to be very, very solid. A team that you can also, right, with Planetary Destruction, you know, Turles is going to be on the team. It's going to be very similar to Movie Bosses, but have a few other units you can run on here. So it's going to be a solid team overall. Passive skill, one of the longest passive skills you can see. I don't even know if you guys can even read that. Let me double check on the view here. Yeah, it's going to be even tough for you guys to read that here. So I'll read it through. Activates entrance animation upon character's entry turn once only. Extreme Class Allies defense 40% for 4 turns from the character's entry turn. So you're supporting right away. This is very strong. And then attack and defense 260% and reduces damage by 60% unconditional. This is wild. This is crazy strong here with a reduced damage of 60%. Not even 50. They went 60 here. So plus an additional attack 100% when attacking, plus an additional key +2. And recovers 2% HP, so HP recovery per key sphere obtained. And then while domain is up with the Molten Lava Natate Village is active, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, excluding INT and STR, 2 STR key spheres at the start of the character's attacking turn, and guards all attacks. So yeah, wild. Guard and 60% damage reduction. You're not dying. So as long as the domain is up, you are, yeah, this is crazy strong here. And then right here you have attacks effects against all types for the rest of the battle when a character performs an attack while domain. So once the domain is done, you still have it's active, and when it's done, you still have effective against all types. Wow. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, revives with 60%. So starting from the 5th, so yeah, you're not dying here. And then afterwards, once this damage reduction stays, so once this guard disappears because the domain is done, for some reason you're still gonna die here with 60% HP recovered, and then you're gonna revive. Crazy. Plus an additional 60% when receiving attack. When receiving attack After the character or ally's revival skill is activated. Changes physical key spheres to int key spheres and uncontrollable category allies. Attack and defense 60% at the start character's turn, starting from the turn in which the revival skill. Wow. Okay. So if you can get another character, I'm trying to think of any other character that could be on this team and revive, you're then supporting all uncontrollable power category allies. And just, dude, this unit's crazy. Now, it doesn't have a lot of stats, but it has the 60% damage reduction and the guard while domain is up. So let's talk about the domain. Domain's not going to be an issue because, let's see if we can see here. Yeah, active skill condition can be activated when there's a Goku's family category enemy or when all allies on the same turn are uncontrollable power, because you can do this right away. So you have to wait for AGL Broly's domain to step up. This one you can just say, let me just go ahead and get this rock and rolling. And then massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. It creates the domain Natati Village for 3 turns. This is crazy strong. So you can do it really any time, right? Because if you're going to be running a full uncontrollable power team, you're absolutely going to be fine. So, and wow, okay, very strong, very strong. 12 key super attack here massively raises defense for 1 turn. Okay, and 18 key is right here. Massively raises attack and defense 1 turn. High chance of furthering massively raises attack for 1 turn, and causes mega. So double boost, massively. Oh my goodness. And then with a great chance of stunning the enemy. Here's your domain buff. Uncontrollable power category enemies and allies. Attack and defense 15%, increases damage received by superclass enemies and allies 15%, plus an additional 10% who belong to a movie heroes category. All right, so that would be the code. So that's Broly. It's incredibly strong, A lot of boosts, a lot of buffs, support, revival. I don't even know how this unit's gonna die technically. Right, I'm just kind of looking at the additional, so you're going to get more stat boosts after you revive. So I guess you might be still taking some damage, given the fact that you'll only have 260% defense. I'll say only, and then 60% damage reduction without your guard or domain up. And then if you revive, you get the 60% defense, and then you support everybody. That's uncontrollable power. Wow. Okay. Well built. Let's go ahead and look at the Gohan here. So this is a Super Saiyan Gohan team. For some reason, I thought this was base form. Anyway, super strength here. He has an entrance animation, right? They go Super Saiyan. I don't know why I thought it was base form, but it's a standby unit. So this is gonna be wild. I can't wait to build the team, do the team builds for this here. Kamehameha finally gets a 200% lead, and it's a good one, right? It's a good one. So 200% Kamehameha, key plus 5. No, there's no interest animation. I don't know what I was thinking. So key plus 5, attack and defense 200%, plus an additional key plus 2, attack 40% up to 200%, and defense 30% up to 150 with each attack performed. So this is going to be a second position leader unit, second position or floater. Which is going to be fine because the crazy units you can run on main rotation in first position, like a... Oh, actually, you know, is MUI Goku on? Yeah, MUI Goku's on Kamehameha. Yes, individuals like that are going to be incredibly strong. So, let's see. Where'd I leave off? Plus an additional attack, 77% within the same turn with each super attack performed. That's very strong. Launches additional attack at the great chance of becoming a super attack when keys 18 or more. Keys 24 plus an additional 58%, and launches an additional super attack if HP is 77% or more. Attacks against all types when there's another Kamehameha or Earthbred Fighters category attack in the same turn, plus an additional key plus 2, and guards against all attacks if HP is 77% or less when receiving attack, and high chance of evading enemy attack. So if your HP is under 77%, which I hate the HP restriction, I wish there was a different restriction on top of that, you're guarding and have a high chance of dodging. So that's strong here. But not too much defensive boost except for the 200% here and then 150 here. So I still think it's going to be a better use for you to run this unit on second and third position, because this might be an issue, and you might put yourself in a situation if he isn't guarding. So let's look at then the standby skill. Can be activated when HP is 77% or less, or starting from the third turn, which isn't bad at all. Standbys for 5 turns, during which the 7 Dragon Balls appear. This is a new mechanic that they showed in the announcement video there. I think it's really cool. 7 Dragon Balls appear. You have to try to grab them. I think it's a nice addition to the game. Charge count increases by 1 per key sphere obtained, and then additional 4 per Dragon Ball obtained by allies. All right. So the 12 key super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes cost damage to enemy with a high chance of stunning. Then the 18 key is greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. They could have just did greatly raises attack and greatly raises defense. Okay, and then superclass allies defense 50% for 1 turn. See, again, this is designed for second or third position, not first position, and this is almost kind of a waste. But the person who's floating, if you're in second position here, it's going to be fine. So get a little extra boost there for them. So this is the standby art there. It looks great. It's Family Kamehameha. However, you can't attack. So unable to attack when, except for the finishing attack is activated. Attack 77% per superclass ally attacking the same turn. If all allies attack the same turn or superclass, reduces damage by 77%. Which this is probably what you're going to be running as a full superclass anyway for Kamehameha. You're not going to run like Cell or anything on this team. Defense 50% when receiving an attack per key sphere obtained. Okay, yeah, guards against all. Yeah, you're not. So you're not dying. You're just waiting for the finishing attack. Yeah, this is better. I think maybe in the floater position, again, or second position, you'll be waiting to do this finishing attack here. And then you have a link skill change. Let me actually go back to the links here. You have Super Saiyan. Oops, let's go back over here. I didn't go through Broly's links either, but Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, all in the family, prepare for battle, fierce battle, legendary power, a bunch of teams. And then it changes to Kamehameha here from what? It's the third one, Saiyan Warrior Race, all in the family. Okay. So this is very interesting here. You have 3 finishing effects. You have just a Kamehameha, you have Goten coming in for the brother Kamehameha, and then you have the family Kamehameha. So can be activated with 34, this is 35, or more with 6 or fewer Dragon Balls, I'm guessing. And then to get your full charge with Goku and all, you get 35 and 7 Dragon Balls. They break it down each here. So the regular Kamehameha raises attack by 15% temporarily per charge count and does ultimate damage to enemy. If you get the Brotherhood one, it's this is the effect. They're confusing the heck out of me. It can be activated. Charge count is 35 or more, or 6 or huh? Yeah, it's confusing the heck out of me. So basically, if it's this one here, it's 35 or less. It doesn't matter how many Dragon Balls. Finishing effect here can be activated when charge count is 35 or more, or 6 Dragon Balls collected. And then that gives you 15% temporarily and the super ultimate damage to enemy. And then for your family Kamehameha, can be activated. Charge count is 35 or more and 7 Dragon Balls. And then it gives you 20% and super ultimate to enemy, and then attacks effectively all types. Okay. So it's going to do a lot of damage here. How many turns do you have for the charge count? Let's go back here. Nope. Right here. Standbys for 5 turns. Okay, so you can just hang out, and this will be just a non-attacking unit that won't die in a second or third position. Okay. So that's an option for you to choose on there. All right, last thing is the Super Tech Videl. I thought this was going to be Goten, but Videl was also an option as well. This is movie hero, all dressed up Videl. So she is Dragon Ball Seekers or Earthbred Fighter categories 130%. I really wish we would got a Earthbred Fighters category leader. That would have been amazing in the celebration, but it seems like that might happen later on. Let's see how good she is, because I didn't see this yet. So attack and defense 200% with an additional attack and defense 200% when performing super attack. Okay. Randomly changes key spheres from certain type from tech excluded to text key spheres. Medium chance of evading enemies attack. Dragon Ball Seekers or Earthbred Fighters category. Ooh. Earthbred Fighters and Dragon Ball Seekers support here. Key +2 attack and defense 40%. Plus an additional key +2 when the character is second to obtain key spheres in a turn, and an additional, so second or third position when the character is third. Okay, support. You wanted the support for sure. Reduces damage by 20% with each attack performed up to 40. Wow. Okay. As a second attacker, and then chance of evading enemy attacks, and so damage mitigation up to 40% as a second position, evasion 20% with each attack performed up to 40% as the third. I think second position is better, but why would you run this in second position? This is not even Kamehameha. So this is interesting, right? So we have Kamehameha. So can this run on? This doesn't have the leaders on all the categories on here. There's no more. There's nothing else that they have for this preview. I don't see all the categories on here. I don't know all the categories. The question is, where do you run this unit on, right? You can't run this on Kamehameha, right? Interesting. So, of course, Earthbred Fighters can be one here. Second position are Earthbred Fighters. Interesting on where you can do it. Like, I'm wondering where the movie heroes, right? You movie heroes, you can run this. If you're running a lot of Earthbred Fighters on movie heroes, this is going to be a great unit. It's going to be interesting where this is positioned. So anyway, so that's the Videl there. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is the breakdown. I'll be doing the full breakdowns with team builds when the data download comes out. I think these are great units. Kamehameha Leader, finally. This is the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Again, this is the first time we've ever gotten 2 Extreme Class Dokkan Festival exclusive LR in one given calendar year. So yeah, game-breaking news here for the celebration in part 2. We'll see what happens in part 3. I still think that we're going to get a Bio Broly. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about all this. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Keep on Dokkan. We'll catch you next time. Later.